Yo. Shout out Shaq, yeah, man. Manchester United 2, Liverpool 1. You know the smile is on my face like this because inflicting pain to Liverpool is always a great day. You get what I'm saying? Shout out the boys, man. Shout out the boys, man. Very good performance today. And not in terms of, oh, we were dominant in this game or the fact that I'm not saying that it wasn't an end-to-end game. Liverpool had a bag of chances and Man United has had chances too, for sure. But just in terms of this is the biggest game in English football. And it was an entertaining game. It was a hard-fought game. And we were victorious. And it's a great feeling, man. Fuck them, fuck Liverpool, man. You get what I'm saying? Like, excuse my language, but that's just how I feel. You know? Listen, a great performance. So many positives to take from today. Um, and let's get right into it, man. 2 minutes in, 2 minutes in, started off very positively. I'm looking at the starting lineup and I'm thinking Mount starting. I don't know what's going on here. You get what I'm saying? In terms of no Sesko but Mount. And I'm thinking, bruh. But listen, 2 minutes in, nice play from Bruno Fernandes. He's made a nice pass over to Ahmad. Ahmad, squaring up the defender, plays a cute pass, and Burmo making that running behind, and a nice finish with his weak foot. And listen, Van Dijk, Van Disney, please don't compare this guy to Vidic, guys. Please, man. It's shameless. It's shameless. But that maybe that's a video for another day. But listen, great start to the game, 1-0 up. And then we see how we maintain the game from there, right? And to be honest, from there, you know, back and forth chances in the first half, to be fair, Gakpo hit the woodwork a couple times in that half. The first chance that he had that hit the post, I thought it was quite unlucky. Lamon's kind of caught in no man's land there, but, unlucky, hit the post. We got away with that one. And then there was another one where he's kind of crossed the ball slash shot and it's ricocheted off the bar. So couple chances there. Isak also had a chance, and Lamens did very well in closing down the space, making the goal small for Isak. Isak yet to come off the mark. We will be talking about Isak. But listen, Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. And I was actually really frustrated with you today. Very frustrated with you today. That chance in the first half, you need to put that away. You need to put that away. It's not good enough that that chance that doesn't go in. It looks like you're trying to put it in the top right hand bins, brother. Just like get on target, bro. Ahmad with some beautiful play on the right hand side, creating the space, creating the chance, pulls it back for Bruno on a plate. So much time, perfectly weighted. You have to score that, man. You have to score that. Um, and then, we get to the half. We get to the half. And then when I look at the second half coming out, Liverpool pressure. Gakpo, I believe, had another chance. And then I'll be real. Bruno, all in all, you were having a stinker. An absolute stinker, just sluggish in possession, losing the ball constantly over and over again. I was thinking, I need this guy hooked. Where's Kobe? Where's Kobe? Get this guy off the pitch. Get Bruno off the pitch. That's how I was feeling, right? And another, then it's just Liverpool pressure, and then the substitutions come. The substitutions come, and let me get the substitutes up actually. So we had Agate on for Casemiro, Sesko on for Mount, and Dorgu on for Diallo, and I was very frustrated about that. I was very frustrated about that at the time, anyway. Dorgu on for Diallo. Diallo's having his first very like Diallo's had a tough start to the season, a very tough start to the season. But today was his first day having this was his best game of the season so far. He finally showed up. He finally does what we know Diallo to do. And then you hook him. I was so confused, man. And Dallo, shout out Dallo. I like his passion. That's what I love him for. Actually, his passion, his love for the club. But He's just not good enough. So I was thinking to myself, because yeah, he was by far the worst player on our team. And I was thinking, you're bringing on Dorgu, you're moving Dallo to the right, and then putting Dorgu on the left. Why not just swap for Dallo? But in Ruben Amorim's press conference, I did watch it, and he explained it very well. He basically said Diallo was on a yellow card, and he just felt with all the one-on-one defending happening on the flanks, it was just too much of a risk, and it was a risk that he wasn't willing to take, and that's why he took off Diallo and moved Dallo to the other side and put Dorgu on the left. And to be fair, fair enough, because that's actually a fair and a good reason. I'll be real. Same thing with the Mount Sesko situation in terms of starting, because he actually started Cunha in that pocket that Sesko would be in and had Mount and Mbeumo behind him. And his reasoning was that he felt that Sesko could be handled better by Konate and Van Dijk, and that Cunha would give them a different problem. And you saw it because Cunha, we'll talk about Cunha, man. We'll talk about Cunha. But so there was these substitutions and Liverpool substitutions. In fact, Curtis Jones for Gravenberch, Florian Wirtz for McAllister, and Ekatike for Conor Bradley. Ekatike is a baller. Ekatike is a baller, and you know we're looking at Isak. Will this be the game where he shows up? Ekatike comes on the pitch and looks by far the best Liverpool player. The danger he struck into the game was crazy with instant impact. You know what I'm saying? He's getting the ball, he's saying me, 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 I'm gonna do it. The way he's dancing with the ball is it's actually beautiful to watch out. I'm really sad that they've signed him because he looks like a top player that's gonna go right to the top. Salah, stinker today. Like that chance that Salah missed also in the second half to equalize, stinker, 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 stinker. Like, why would you even kick the ball like that? And the thing is, we've seen Salah with his unorthodox style at times, but it just comes off and it's calm. But Salah's had a bad start to the season as well, man. A very, very bad start to the season as well, and a horrible game. And he even got hooked later on in the game. And for Salah to get hooked, you know that he was playing bad. You get what I'm saying? But a lot of pressure from Liverpool, and eventually it pays dividends. And like I said, around this time, I'm looking at Fernandes like, bro, you keep losing possession over and over again, and it's so bad. But the pressure mounts. A moment of brilliance again from Hugo Ekitike to create openings, create chances, and the ball comes across eventually, and Gakpo was there to put it in after. Gakpo not really had his shooting boots on in the game, but he finally gets his goal 1-1. Then you think, what now? How are Liverpool gonna go on and win? How they were doing for the season? To start off the season up until these last 3-4 games, including today, are they gonna come back? But the way we reacted was very, very well, very, very good, and yeah, just really nice to see us actually like not just capitulate like we have in the past. But again, Liverpool big game, passion, passion FC type. You know how he can be in these games. You know what I'm saying? I think the whole of the Premier League knows that Man United, we can still win. Like these big games, these big teams, they don't really want to play us, and it shows. Um, but we studied the ship, and what do we get? What do we get? And now I have to talk about Bruno again because I wanted him hooked. I'm To be honest, I say rightfully so, but was it right? Because I'm looking at Amorim like, bro, how you not watching this guy losing possession over and over again? How you not taking him off? Where's Kobe? But that's why he's kept him on the pitch, because Bruno can create with just one pass. And that's exactly what he did with that ball, that looping ball onto Maguire's head. Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire onto Maguire's head. One of the easiest headers, especially for Maggie, that will ever be. You get what I'm saying? And let's talk about Harry Maguire, man. Let's talk about Harry Maguire, man. This man is an example to all human beings. This man is a role model for all human beings on how to grind and persevere through tough times. Tough times never last. Trust me. And if you're ever going through a hard time in your life, to anybody on this planet, well, let me not say that, man. There's some people going through some messed up stuff. But if you're in a first world country and you've got first world problems and you are going through a tough time, I want you to think to yourself, what would Maggie do? Okay? What would Maggie do? That's what you need to think to persevere through your tough times. Because what Harry Maguire has been through as a footballer in terms of social media and public scrutiny, I don't think any footballer has ever gone through. They took the captaincy off him. I've seen a video where in the time where he was rock bottom in his confidence and making mistakes nearly every game, a fan's giving him a paper pretending for him to sign, and then the paper says, Maguire, get out the club. This is what Maguire's went through. Manchester United even tried to sell him. We tried to sell him. We tried to sell him. He said, no, I am not leaving. I don't care if you take the captaincy from me. I know my position. You ain't going to trick me out my position. He loves playing for Manchester United, and I love that about him. And he put his head down, he works hard, and look at him, man. Hey, Thomas Tuchel, I hope you're watching. Get him back in the England setup, man. Get him back in the England setup, man. Real life, man. What a man. What a man. And not even to start off with his ability. This is a great role model of discipline and perseverance and you know, blocking out the noise and working hard. Yo, man, shout out Harry Mags, man. Maggie, man, shout you out, man. A testament to all human beings on how to get through shit, man. Salute to you. Salute. Real life, man. Real life. And then after the Maguire goal, it's a case of, can we see this through? Can we hold it out? You get what I'm saying? And then Frimpong in this time has come on the pitch and he squares up Dorgu one-on-one. Lovely bit of play, and he puts a lovely cross in with pace. All Gakpo has to do is get it on target, and he fluffs his lines. Boy, was I happy to see that go past the post. Boy, was I happy to see that go past the post, man. And let's talk about our goalkeeper. Let's talk about our goalkeeper. Lamens, man, shout you out. Because yes, Liverpool didn't really have their shooting boots on today. On other days, maybe they could have scored more, but you played very well today, man. You played very well today. Nice shot stopping. Even the shots you expect to save, you're holding them. You're not parrying them, you're holding them, catching them. You know, corners. Bro, I saw my keeper punch the ball out the box. I haven't seen a Manchester. I don't remember the last time my keeper did that. I don't remember. Shout out Lamens, man. Shout out Lamens. You backed up your performance against Sunderland, and I really hope you can continue this. Let us talk about Cunha now. Mateus Cunha. He's got 0 goals and 0 assists. I don't know how. I don't know how. Because this is a great example. And by the way, he needs to fix that. I'm not saying that as in like he doesn't need to. Cunha, you need to fix that. You need to start contributing on the stats and on the goal contributions. You need to. But this is a perfect example of how the eye test gives you more. The eye test shows you more. Because Cunha, watch this guy kick ball and you're thinking, yo, this guy's a baller, man. This guy is a baller. The close control, the press resistance, getting out of tight spots, the composure, the coolness, man. It's great. It's great. Even towards the end of the game where we're defending for our lives, Agate, these other players, they're just kicking the ball out. Cunha was the one to be composed, get a foul, and break down play. Because he's a baller, man. So shout out Cunha, man. And also Sesko, when he came on, shout you out, bro. I see a couple nice little bits and bobs, little nice bits of link up play. What you did to Szoboszlai, oof, Jinky Majinks. That's definitely gonna get uploaded on Sky Sports and these channels tomorrow. What you did to Szoboszlai, that was lovely, Sesko. But yeah, man, it was really, really good, man. Lovely performance from the guys. Shaw as well, very good defensive performance until you came off. I guess you just have to come off because we have to manage your health, I guess is the way I would say it. So yeah, man, listen, great performance. But let's talk about the ops real quick, man. Let's talk about the ops real quick. Isak and Wirtz. It's not looking good, bro. Bro, it is not looking good. I've got a bit more time for Wirtz. Let's start with you, Isak. Bruh, hooked. Isak, hooked. You're meant to be the man, bro. And this is when Isak, I hope for your sake, this Liverpool stint, you resurrect it, how it started. And it was just the beginning. So let's not be too, you get me, act like he's not still a phenomenal player and that he won't bat it up in the future. But I hope for your sake, Isak, like you are able to turn this around and you don't follow a bad trajectory like this. And this form doesn't last the season. Because karma, bro, karma. Maybe you should have treated those Geordies better, bruh. Maybe you should have treated those Geordies better, man. You get what I'm saying? Maybe what goes around comes around. Isak is a phenomenal player. I really do hope that this form of his continues because he is in a Liverpool jersey. If he was in any other jersey, I probably wish him the best. Well, some other jerseys as well, but I would wish him the best because I think he's a phenomenal player. But yeah, long may this continue. You get what I'm saying? Isak, spooky hours, bro. Ekatike got your chain. Trust me, Ekatike got your chain. Maybe Ekatike should have that 9 on his back. Florian Wirtz, bro. Isak, Florian Wirtz, you are the two most expensive signings in Premier League history. Florian Wirtz to be a bench player right now, it's not for good showing. But listen, when Florian Wirtz does come on, and you can see when you watch him, you can see actually the good that he does in terms of link-up play, the simplicity in his passing and keeping the ball ticking. And he's got like some delicate touches, which is lovely to watch. But at the end of the day, Florian Wirtz, you got signed as like the hottest prospect in the cam position in the world. That's what you got signed as, you know. Sorry, like Liverpool, sorry. At Leverkusen, you were known for not only your eye test, but for your goals and assists, for your output. And boy, you're definitely, I hope you're definitely going to have to pick this up. You're definitely going to have to pick this up. But Verts, you're definitely going to have to pick this up, bro. You're definitely going to have to pick this up. But again, because he's in a Liverpool shirt, long may his form continue. Long may his form continue. Yo, man, I'm happy today, man. It was a great day. A lot of blessings today, man. You get what I'm saying? But we have to talk about, are we going to see us win 3 games in a row? Our first time winning back-to-back games in the Premier League under Ruben Amorim. Are we going to see us win 3 games in a row? We got Brighton next. We got Brighton next. Am I going to find out next week whether this was just Passion FC today? I really hope not. Because next week against Brighton, I'll find out whether I can have a bit more faith in the system or what Ruben Amorim's got going on. Just a little bit more, not much. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm not surprised we beat Liverpool today. I'll be surprised if we meet Brighton next week, to be honest with you. But I hope we can keep this up because, of course, we're capable. Of course, we're capable. Now, let's talk about the boy Kobbie Mainoo, man. Listen, I think he is an absolute starlet. I think Kobbie Mainoo is the type of player that a manager should work out how to get the best out of him, how to work the team around him so he can shine. I think he is that good, or definitely got the potential to be that good. So I do think Amorim's treatment of Kobbie Mainoo has been a joke, and it's ridiculous. But this is what I saw when we won today. This is what I saw today, man. This is the graphic I saw today, man, of Kobe Mainoo, you know? And if Kobe is happy, man, I'm happy. You get what I'm saying? Because there is a factor of me thinking now, like, our midfield to play in that too. Casemiro, Fernandez, Agate, and Kobe Mainoo. And Kobe Mainoo is so much younger. He's 20 years old. Agate is like 25, I believe. And the other two are in their 30s, Casemiro and Fernandez. And maybe it's just a case of patience. Even though I don't think, nowadays it's if you're older, if you're good enough, you're old enough. But maybe it's just a case of patience with Amrim. Amrim's trying to build character and build culture within the club that, you know, building that hierarchy within the club almost as well, and not allowing youngsters just to have their way because they're starlets. You get what I'm saying? So listen, we'll see how it plays out. I really hope Kobe Mainoo doesn't leave in January because of lack of game time, but we'll find out, man. And also, this was the last time we beat Liverpool at Anfield was in 2016. 2016, and the lineup was this: De Gea, Darmian, Blind, Smalling, Young, Fellaini, Herrera, Schneiderlin, Martial, Lingard, Rooney. That was the last time we won at Anfield. So today is a wonderful, wonderful day to inflict pain on these guys. Ruben Amorim in his press conference. You made me laugh, I can't lie. And it's in times like this where you see his charisma ooze out of him and you like him. You get what I'm saying? Because he does know how to talk to the press in these times, especially, you know. And they asked him about, um, so where do you think you can finish this season? And he said, no, 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 no. You guys better keep the same energy for me that this formation's not right and blah, 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 blah. Keep the same energy for me. Don't raise my standards. That's what he was saying, you know? And he just said, all I'm focusing on is whether we can win 3 games in a row. And he even said, we'll see next week at Brighton. Because even I clocked in this press conference that even he is just hoping, yo, are my players going to turn up today? You know what I'm saying? Which version of my players are here today? So we'll find out, man. We will find out. And I did like that response from Ruben Amorim. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I'm definitely not getting ahead of myself. I know that we play amazing, or not actually amazing in a lot of big games, but can we do it against Brighton next week? You get what I'm saying? Can we do that? You know? What do you guys think? Liverpool as well, their next fixtures, 4 losses in a row now. That's so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Liverpool have Eintracht Frankfurt in the Champions League next, and then they've got Brentford away. So I actually think Liverpool will bounce back and win those 2 games, and then we'll see where they're at. But I think it's more about how they win those games. I think they need to win them convincingly. You know what I'm saying? Liverpool fans will really not be happy. Arsenal sit at the top of the table, 3 points clear. Listen, listen. Like I said before, if if what it is for Liverpool not to win this league, that Arsenal needs to win it, so be it. So be it. Because I need Liverpool as far away from that top as possible. As possible. Do I still think Arsenal are going to win it? Probably not. But let us find out. Let's see what the season has in store. What do you guys think? What's next for Liverpool and Arne Slot? What do you guys think about their form at the moment? How do you feel about Issa converts? How do you feel about these guys, man? And what do you guys think about United? Like, was today more than just Passion FC? I'm not too sure, but hey, because there was a lot of chances today. This game could have gone either way today, to be honest with you. But we've come out on top, 3 points. The table don't look so bad no more. But let's see if we can build some consistency. Let's see if we can give United Strand some hope of getting a clean trim. Let us see. Like, comment, share, subscribe, people, man. It is a great, great day. Fuck Liverpool. Peace. I'm out. Salute.